Attorney James Beckman got back to me? Wow. Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to today's episode of War Crimes Unit. Nice to see ya. Hey, don't forget to get a damsel in defense stun gun, 7.5 million volts. Could save your life one day. It saved mine. You can find one at the iSue's Home Shopping Mall on Facebook, and Damsel in Defense will ship it directly to you. iSue's is spelled I-S-U-C. Wow, man, I am so excited. You know, I am the most discriminated crime victim on planet Earth. And attorney James Beckman got back to me. Oh my God, do you know who he is? Okay, well, you know, he's actually not in private law practice. He's a professor, college professor down in Florida. And he wrote this fantastic book that you have to get. It's called Comparative Legal Approaches to Homeland Security, and it is absolutely phenomenal. I've done other book reviews, other videos of book reviews on this. It is the book that you have to have. It's extremely concise, very, very well written, and it talks about the legal approaches to the subject matter of Homeland Security, and he also brings in all of the differences, the international differences and differences how other countries treat the issue of terrorism in comparison to the United States. And he also talks about the International Criminal Court of the ICC. I mean, and it is just phenomenal. I have learned so much from his book. And, you know, see, he was, of course, you know, at one time in working as a practicing attorney, and I was hoping maybe he could get me 100 pages from this FOIA case with the National Security Agency, the NSA, but like he explained to me, since he is a college professor, then he is prohibited from practicing or representing clients like such as myself. But he did give me a list of resources, you know, other legal resources and ideas to use. See, he's a thinking attorney. See, and that's the trouble when it comes to the legal system in the United States, is that people like him that are really, really smart in different subject matters related to the issue of terrorism, related to the issue of national security, homeland security, they are all like not out in private practice. They are either working for the government, which would prohibit them from representing me personally, or they are, like in his position, a college law professor. So, you know, but it was great. I mean, he wrote me this really, really detailed email and explaining to me where I could get different resources and all that, and some ideas, you know, like media ideas, and you know, which kind of attorneys would take, you know, this kind of like NSA part of it, get these 100 pages and whatever. And I think, see, he used to be like a military attorney or something like that. So he understood Fort Meade, Maryland, because that's where the NSA is located. So that was really cool. I can't believe he got back to me. At least with some ideas. And like, you know, I was explaining when I just responded to him. See, Attorney Michael Tryon, who's a civil rights attorney with the Arizona Attorney General's office, he had sent me a whole great legal case. And that is absolutely, it's a fantastic legal case. It's when the Justice Department sued the state of Arizona because they passed their own border security law to try to, you know, protect their own state. And the DOJ came down on a state, and the state of Arizona told them to shove it. And eventually they ended up winning in the Supreme Court. Now, the only difference between someone like me, who's under, you know, whatever you want to call it, unlawful sanctions, that has all kinds of trouble and interference all the time, the difference between what I can do as an individual and what he can do in representing the state of Arizona is that he, of course, is an attorney, and you know, he and them, Arizona Attorney General's office, has the benefit, the unlimited benefit of the Arizona corporate, the corporate credit card, the state of Arizona corporate credit card, to be able to fight something in the Supreme Court, where people like me do not have that. Hell, dude, I mean, I'm getting railroaded so damn bad. You know, I'm barely making it, having to battle between whether or not I can go work outside the home, whether I'm going to get killed if I go back to the United States, and like how many nursing shifts I can pick up and all the scandals that go along with that. So my situation is extra challenging. I don't know if I'd ever be able to earn the money to be able to pay any of the resources that Professor Beckman gave me, but at least, you know, I mean, it's worth a shot. Sometimes people do things pro bono. It kind of sounded like he might take my case pro bono if he was allowed to take my case, but he's not. Damn. But I'm so excited that he got back to me because he is an expert at legal issues pertaining to terrorism and pertaining to, like, even, you know, international affairs, you know, and how the ICC works and so forth. So you gotta check out his book, Comparative Legal Approaches to Homeland Security. It's available on Amazon and Amazon Kindle, and it's well worth the price. It's today's episode of War Crimes Unit. Keep your stun gun or machine gun handy. There's road criminals and terrorists out there, not me. I'll see you next time.